Hi and welcome back to Classic MGB. Now today we're back at Castle Combe, but I haven't got my MGB-GT with me. I've decided to retire it from track days because it's costing me a lot of money in sorting it out, repairing it, overdrives and all the rest of it. So what do? Well, I happen to know somebody called Chaz Ryles who owns a company called iTech Racing, and they prepare racing cars for people, but they also prepare track day cars. And so today I'm in an MG-ZR. So let's take a look at the car. The car is an MG-ZR 170 prepared to a specification that's compatible with the MG Trophy Championship and the MG Cup Series. This makes it ideal for track days because it's relatively easy to drive while still being a true competition car. Under the bonnet, the flywheel and wiring loom have been lightened, whilst the suspension has been lowered, polybushed, and regulation shock absorbers and springs have been fitted. The interior has been stripped out, sound deadening removed, and full racing seats and harnesses have been installed. For safety, a full roll cage and fire extinguisher system has been added. So that's a look at the car, and I thought I'd better catch up with Chaz before we go out on track. Chaz, tell me a bit about iTech.
It's a company I set up 2011, mainly for track days originally, and a bit of race day as well. It was more to do with the rental market because I saw a little loophole that I thought I could exploit and rent some cars out. So 2011 onwards, I've been renting 2 MGs out, and it's snowballed from there, and I rent a lot more other cars out now.
So we've had a look at the car, but tell me what actually have you done to this car that makes it different from a ZR that you just buy off Auto Trader?
It's not actually the track car, but we're using it as a track car today. So this one is specifically for the MG Trophy Series. It will fit in the Owners Club and it will fit in the MG Cup as well. So this one is lightly modified, a rated suspension, air intake, ECU. Obviously it's got all the safety features of harnesses and brake bias and braided lines and all of that, but other than that, it's pretty standard.
Okay, so what are you offering today? I mean, I know I'm doing it. What are you offering to people that want to do a track day in one of your cars?
I'll offer tuition initially. It doesn't even matter if they're race seasoned veteran racing drivers. I need to see that they're going to be safe in my car, they're going to be safe in their surroundings, safe on track. And once I've sat in the passenger seat with them, I'll initially sit in the driver's seat with them, passenger seat with them. Maybe it takes up a whole track day. I'll do the morning tuition, and then the afternoon, if as long as I'm happy, I'll let them out on the rain.
So do you know what? I can't wait to get out. So let's get in that car, shall we?
Let's do it.
I've actually spun on a cycling lap before that, down at Silverstone.
That's a worry then.
Yeah.
You shouldn't tell me things like that.
Well, 2 reasons. 1, it was damp, and 2, I had 23-year-old tyres on, so that's my excuse. And I did that stupid thing, I was completely offline, and I thought, well, I better go for the cone, and just turned in too sharply while on the brake, so it was completely my fault.
When you're driving this, you'll find your helmet hitting the back of the seat.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually a good thing. So don't treat it as a negative. It's not a road car, but it helps you keep your breaking your neck when you're doing stuff, and
right.
your head's restrained.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the blend line. The cones will be out all day. Don't go over that yellow line. And then look in your mirror, because there'll be faster cars doing 120 coming through here.
Yeah.
So, you know the lines anyway, but I'll go through them. So that's your brake, approximately. And then that's your turn in.
So we're aiming for the cone over there, the blue.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll do the racing line rather than follow them.
No, well, no, he's just not in the right lane, is he?
So that's
line up with
that's the brake, and that's
quite a long way over.
It is, but bring it in before then.
Right.
That's what you're saying in the briefing.
Yeah.
And the white lines are limit. There's the apex. Floor it from there.
Yeah.
Let it drift all the way out. Try and clip that bit. It's really where you want to be.
This guy knows what he's doing, does he?
No. Most people come on these track days don't. So that's the brake.
Yeah, no, that's
You kind of want to be turning in. Don't be trusting that cone. You're braking as straight as you can for here.
When we did the track day, he said that's the line you've said was fine for racing, but the day we did on the experience day, they want you to turn on the cone, which obviously makes you go slower.
Well, it feels a bit unnatural, but that's what you're aiming for.
Yeah, but you're not all the way out, but halfway out.
But halfway out anyway. Yes. So yeah, you're in the middle of track. Pull it back over towards that. That's your braking. Third gear as you go. Turn it in from there. Clip the apex. Accelerate out. Just leave it in third gear. Brake from there. Turn in, still in third.
Avoid the rumbles.
Yeah, avoid the rumbles.
Well, there aren't many marshals about, so we can probably...
Bring the car back out a little bit.
I think the pace car's gone in. Yeah, he has. Hopefully this guy will have seen you.
There's only so many overtaking places here, isn't there?
Yeah, straights only.
Oh, stay off the rumbles.
Well, we've just come in from the track with Chaz driving, and I have to say nothing prepares you for going out in a proper racing car. I've been round in a Formula Ford, I've been round with an instructor, but to go out with Chaz, who races these things, was just another experience and something well worth doing. Chaz, how did it go for you?
Well, I kept it nice and slow for you, Graham, so I didn't worry you too much. Yeah, it was good. We did some slow ones to start with, just to get you comfortable with the speed I wanted to be going. And then we did some medium ones and some fast ones. And I hope I didn't terrify you too much.
Brilliant. Thank you, Chaz. And next time we go out, we've got this Garmin device, so it's going to do some timing, although we're obviously not going to look at that while we're out on the track.
Of course not. No. That's for reviewing afterwards.
So you trust me enough to drive your car?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So this is my first time in a racing car, and I have to say I'm a little bit apprehensive, but I have been out with Chaz, as you saw. So, and I've also got him next to me, and it's his car, so hopefully we'll stay out of the wall.
You're not going to go anywhere near the wall.
No, quite right.
Right, after this, get your speed up. That's it. Just remember the blend line up here. Just stay over to the left. Look in your mirror. Good. That's it. So that's your brake there. That's your turn in. That's it. Brake now. Turn in. Aim for the apex. That's it. Start easing over. Yeah, don't worry about trying to blip the throttle. More brakes, Graham. Yeah, more brakes. That's it. Pull that over to the left a bit. That's right. Now, I want to accelerate all the way through here. That's it, lovely. Again, loads of brakes, lots of brakes. Back a bit. That's it. Lovely. We're going to do loads of brakes again, okay? No, brake now. Brake harder. That's it. Aim for that. Lovely. That's right. Yeah. That's better in fourth through there. Okay. Have the brakes. That's it. Lovely. Brake straight. That's it. Don't worry about changing gear there. Change gear when you're on your way through the corner. When you've done your braking. So concentrate on your braking, then change gear. So same here actually. So just do your braking. Now that's it. You've done the majority of braking, then change gear. Right, probably fourth gear early. It's much smoother if you do fourth gear early there. Yeah, don't worry about trying to get a third until you've done your braking. Just worry about time. That's lovely, mate. That's good. Let it run. Let it run. That's it. Thanks for the code.
Well, I've just come in from my first drive in a racing car, and all I can say, it is just incredible. The speed is just so much faster than my GT, and honestly, so much more fun. I mean, it isn't my car, which helps as well. But after a couple of laps, I'm kind of almost like Lewis Hamilton, but I'm not entirely sure. That might be just my opinion. So let's ask my instructor, Chaz. What do you reckon, Chaz?
Yeah, apologies, Lewis, if you're watching this, but you're not quite Lewis Hamilton yet. But yeah, you're doing well. You're doing well, Graham. Your lines are good. Your braking needs some work. Yeah, just fine tuning. It's good. It's good.
Okay, now,
Thumbs up rather than a thumbs down.
oh, thank you. Now, one of the things you have in your cars is this Garmin device, isn't it? So you can actually analyze the drive and work out where I'm braking and not.
Yeah, it's really useful. It's something we've only inherited this year. So analysing after the event and through a race event, not obviously on a track day, but through a race event is really useful. It gives you a time delta on there. So when you know if you're above your delta or below your delta, but below your best time, it's really good to review afterwards. Very useful to review afterwards.
Excellent. So should we get out and have a quick look and see how I did? We've popped inside to get out of the sun because it is very sunny and we can't actually see the screen. And Chaz is going to talk me through this Garmin, which analyzes your performance. So Chaz, show us what we're doing.
Well, it's a performance analyzer. Okay. So you're optimizing on a track day your line, not your speed, because you can't do speed. So we're optimizing our line. So either you're picking drive and it records as you're driving around, or you're reviewing the data that we've already accrued this morning. So this was you and me out.
Right.
This one...
Presumably on the lap times, the 130 was you and the 139 was me.
Correct. So if I go on you, so this was actually your data.
Right.
From this morning.
Right.
So from here, obviously you can turn the volume up and down.
Good idea.
You can pick a lap. It does 3, 4, pick a lap. You can pick a segment. So it breaks the segment down into different parts of the circuit.
It shows the speed and everything.
Shows your speed. So it's recording you going around the track in different positions on the track. So after that, you can go back and analyze the segments. Oh. So it will show you what your quickest segment is, your quicker corner entry, corner exit, speed in the corner. this complete data analysis. I find it a fantastic piece of kit.
Absolutely, yeah. And so that can really help improve your lap times.
Yeah, it gives you direction to go in a circuit. So if you don't have an instructor or somebody giving you a tutorial sat beside, you can teach yourself from this. If you learn how to read it, you can teach yourself from this.
Well, it's the end of the day, and I have to say I've had an absolutely fabulous day. This is a brilliantly fun car to drive. So, Chaz, all I can say is thank you so much for today. Really, real pleasure.
You're very welcome. It's been sound. You've improved all through the day. You've listened to what I've said. You've adapted your lines and your braking and your speed to suit, and yeah, you're quicker finished now.
If anybody wants to do a track day and have a lot of fun in a car that goes really quickly, you should get in touch with this guy. Absolutely fantastic. If you've enjoyed the video, as always, if you could like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, that would be great. And as always, many thanks for watching and take care.